I just tried a spinach pie for the first time. I did not like it. It tasted bad, and frankly, it made me nauseous. So here's what happened. I went to a local restaurant, and I wanted to order something cheap. As usual, I just looked at the menu and just thought to myself, as long as I don't go up to $10 with how much I'm buying, then I should be fine. But then, after looking through the menu of the restaurant, I pretty much narrowed it down to two things I could get, one of which I would choose. One was a fish sandwich. The other was, well, you guessed it, spinach pie, a la carte, meaning that it comes without a side dish. So I decide I'm going to order the spinach pie. I wait like 5 or 10 minutes, 11 minutes for it to come out. It comes to me, and then I look at it, and I'm like, okay, just on the very sight of it. But I thought, I bought it, I'm going to give it a try. My first bite, it was like, this isn't good. It's not terrible. I'd say half decent, but mostly gross. And I tried eating some of it. I was only able to eat about half of the pie. It wasn't like a big, huge pie or anything like that. It was like, more of a little kind of pie. I cut the pie into two halves. I was only able to get through the one half. I can't keep eating this. This isn't good. I don't like it. And I don't like that I spent money on it. And frankly, if I knew beforehand what I know now, I probably would have ordered the fish sandwich. I knew ahead of time I would definitely like the fish sandwich. I just wasn't sure about the spinach pie. I had never actually had spinach before. Yeah, not even once in my life have I ever had spinach. Never mind a spinach pie. The only parts of the meal that I even remotely liked would have been the crust and also the tomatoes and the lettuce that came with the pie. They weren't technically side dishes, otherwise they would have been like a separate plate or something like that. But I suppose it technically wasn't a side dish, like even though it sort of was, but I suppose there wasn't enough tomatoes or lettuce for it to constitute as, a separate dish. Not to mention the fact it was mixed in with the pie itself. Not inside of it, but, outside of it. Like, the pie was just... The tomatoes and the lettuce were surrounding the pie is what I'm saying. The crust of the pie was barely decent. The tomatoes and the lettuce were probably the only really good part of the whole meal. I'm not giving the restaurant any shit for it. I know it probably wasn't the restaurant's fault or anything like that. It's just, I just didn't like the spinach. Like, I've gone to that restaurant before, like, they haven't really made any meal that was ever bad or anything like that. But I tried spinach pie. I did not like it. It felt bad being in my stomach. It even smelled bad. And my breath had actually, stunk a bit after that. Which is why I had to resort to vaping just to try to get rid of the smell. That's good stuff. I would probably not try the spinach pie again. And that is my honest review of a spinach pie. Thank you.